Welcome back to Undesk Music Reviews, the only music review show that is under a desk. Today I want to discuss the improvements to Kanye West's album Bully. Recently it just received a deluxe edition of the album that includes 2 new songs, but alongside those 2 new songs, all the previous songs have been remixed and remastered, which has led to a lot of songs improving by a lot. In fact, some songs that were almost fully AI before are now completely AI free, and they just sound better. So this is sort of an album review of the new Bully Deluxe, I guess. So obviously with this album, the songs themselves haven't changed other than the 2 new songs, which I will talk about in a second. But the mixing definitely has. In a lot of the songs I found that Kanye just sounded very isolated from the song. His vocals were a bit quiet and a bit out of place. But with this new Deluxe, that is not the case at all. He fits all the songs a lot better. I also feel like the production has gotten a huge boost in quality. I feel like the bass is more powerful. With Kanye's new vocals and the beats being a lot better, it means that all the things I like from the album before are still here, but now there's extra things to like. There are a few flaws though, or things that need to be changed. For example, Preacher Man still has the AI verse at the start, which makes me think he kinda just likes it, because there's no way he's just been lazy for this one specifically. Circles still sounds a bit rubbish. He took off Don Toliver, which was good, but I don't know, the drums just still need to be fixed. I think he should just get rid of that song, honestly. I don't really like it anyway. This Deluxe adds 2 more songs, OK and Mission Control. OK, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan, but I don't really mind it because Don Toliver has never been my most favourite artist. So I'm really not fussed about his performance on this song, considering it is actually a majority of the song. Kanye only has a short verse at the end. However, the production is quite good, and Kanye's verse is above average if we're talking about modern Kanye. And the last song, Mission Control, just sounds like something you'd hear on Jesus is King. Just the melodic sound and the singing, it's definitely something more similar to that era. It's pretty decent, I like it. Now I'm going to pass you on to my pal Edmund the Rock for the best songs on this album.
Hello UTD. My favourite song is Sisters and Brothers.
Cheers Edmund. So now it's time for the final review of the album. Now originally this album was like an 8 out of 10 for me. Then over time it kind of just dropped down to a 6 a little bit, as it didn't age that well on me. I think the hype of hearing a new good Kanye album made me score it really high. The realisation that it wasn't that good in the grand scheme of things definitely set in over time. But now this album, with the mixing changes and the production changes and more real vocals, has definitely put it back up there. I feel like the 2 extra songs added weren't really necessary, but some of the songs in the original album weren't that necessary either. Generally I do like the 2 new songs though, I think they're pretty decent. I just feel like on this new version of the album, Kanye sounds a lot more alive and like he's actually bothered about how the album sounds, which is great. So for the Bully Deluxe, I'm feeling a 7.8 out of 10. Comment down below what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What should I rate next? Please give me suggestions. I need suggestions. Peace.